Previously on The Way Home.
What the hell is this?
You think you saw him? There's this one call. Said such horrible things to Kat.
Some wounds go deep. Like Lingermore, your mother and I didn't speak for 17 years.
You can't leave with Kat. Okay, she is supposed to marry Brady.
Goodbye, Alice.
Stop it!
Elliot, do something!
911, what's your emergency?
Hi, there's been an accident at Lingermore. Elliot, please hurry! What have I done? I have to fix this. We have to go back. Why did you make me leave? The cops were questioning everyone. You had to get out of there. I didn't listen, and now I've changed things. This wasn't supposed to happen. Elliot, talk to me. What did happen? Kat just stepped in between us, and I didn't... Look, I was fighting Brady. What? Why? That's so not like you, man. You don't get it, Nate, but I ruined everything tonight. Kat. Sorry, Kat. Elliot. Talk to me. Tell me what this book is about.
Okay, so you wrote down all of Alice's trips? You knew what was gonna happen?
I only know what I saw Alice experience, not the whole story.
Stop! What are you guys talking about? It's a sick joke, right? You're not actually telling me that Kat's kid and my Alice are the same person.
Yeah. That's what we're saying.
Oh, did you really for Mama Mel?
Warrior sounds an early riser. I wonder where he gets that from.
What's in today's delivery?
It's a map of what I'm gonna grow here when I become the farmer. And I'll turn this sinkhole into a big fish tank.
May I remind you that that pond is off limits even to us farmers.
When I'm in charge, it won't be.
Is that so? So you say?
Hi, Kat, it's Alice. I'm so sorry for tonight. It should have been different. We should have just talked how we used to, because I really missed that. And I'm really scared because everything's upside down, and you didn't tell me that any of this happened, so I don't know if it did, and you just kept it from me, or if the rules are actually breaking. And if they are, then what happens to me? And to us? Please, Mom. You are the bravest person I know, so you have to be brave right now, okay? You have to fight, because I need you to.
You know, it's just that no one's checked in for a while. I just yeah, that's it. Thank you. Del went home to change, but I'm here. I'm not going anywhere, okay?
Alice? Brady, hi. What a surprise.
I was calling to let you know that I was coming, but you never answered.
You could have left a message.
I did. If you ever listened to them. It's fine. Dell sent over the sales agreement for me to review, and I don't know, I just figured it'd be best if I came to handle it in person.
Oh,
Brady, you came.
you did. You didn't tell me.
Oh, well. You didn't exactly give me an opportunity, Catherine. You didn't have to come all this way, but I'm really touched that you did.
Of course, Dell, come on, it's all about family, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, speaking of which, where's Alice?
Oh, she went to a sleepover with her friends from school.
Okay, can we plan on dinner then?
Yes, maybe. Hopefully.
to be here. So Alice was named after herself.
Yep.
Kat didn't realize her kid looked exactly like her old friend until last year.
Mm-hmm.
And Del still doesn't see it.
Yeah.
I mean, how?
You didn't see it either. Memories are fickle. They fit the story we tell ourselves about life.
No, this is all impossible.
These questions you've been throwing at me all night, they have been running through my mind, tormenting me since 1999.
And all this time, it was Kat's kid. Oh, God, Elliot. She's so young.
You were the same age back then.
Still, why would you let me fall for Alice, knowing who she was?
You think you'd have listened to me?
Oh my God. Kat.
What happened? Why are you here? Why am I here?
You don't remember what happened? The Lingermore party, Elliot and I got into a fight.
Fight? Why? Is Elliot okay?
He's fine. It's you that I care about. What's the last thing you remember?
I remember the party and talking to Elliot about...
It's okay.
It doesn't matter. I remember being with Elliot. That's the last thing. When did you get there?
It must have been after that. I saw you talking to some girl.
I don't know who.
Well, look who's up. How are you feeling, Catherine?
Confused. But okay, I think.
It was a bad fall, but you were lucky. You and the baby are just fine.
Baby.
I'm sorry, I hadn't realized that you didn't know. You're pregnant. Why don't I give you a minute?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Brady.
We're gonna be parents.
How are you feeling?
I'm scared. I'm excited.
Me too. Totally. Holy crap, a baby.
Kat, will you marry me for real this time? I will do anything you want. I just want this. I want us.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Our life together. It's right. It's what I choose. I love you. Wait. I had this dream just now, and Alice was in it. Do you remember her?
Yeah.
Made me feel safe. Happy. So, if it's a girl, can we name her Alice?
So Nick took off. Don't know where he is, but we have to tell Alice he knows, right?
Oh. That would require Alice being here.
That's why I came over. Wait, Alice was at Lingamore. She talked to you. And as a result, she thought the pond rules were all breaking. She came to me for help, and I ignored her. I was selfish.
Oh, I didn't see her there. I mean, I would remember that.
You had a little head trauma, if you recall. There's a lot you don't remember about that night, Kat. What are you doing?
I have to try to get to Alice. She's back there thinking her whole world is imploding. Oh, wait, no, this isn't when I'm supposed to be.
Why? The timing is impeccable.
What? Why aren't you in hiding?
Thomas has performed a miracle and struck a deal with Cyrus. He's offered Cyrus his services in full to spare Jacob's life.
Is that true?
We're bringing Jacob home, Catherine.
I've been told the lengths you went to save me.
Thank you. Alice, you're back. Are you okay? Did you see Kat?
Yeah, I did. I saw a lot, Elliot. And you know what? That warning you gave me? You were right. Everything has changed. I just need to talk to my mom.
But she went to... Alice, stop. Please.
You tried to erase me, Elliot. I'm never talking to you again.
It's good to see you. Hello. He's home. Thank you.
Alice, you're here.
Dad.
Where you been?
Never mind me. Where's Mom?
Kat's gone again?
What's wrong?
We should talk. I'm a little concerned that your mother is not putting you first.
Yeah, well, maybe she shouldn't have.
What?
Dad, am I the only reason that you and Mom actually got married?
What has Kat been telling you?
Nothing. That's the problem. Why is no one in this family brave enough to tell me the truth?
All right. Look, I've told you this before, okay? Your mom and I had to grow up really fast when we found out about you. But we did, and honestly, it was so worth it.
Dad, that doesn't answer my question. You're such a lawyer.
All right, fine. No, okay? I don't know what would have happened if you didn't come along, but Alice, you did.
You gave up so much for me. I mean, Mom with grad school in London.
Right. Yeah, well, we made some sacrifices. But the love, Alice, it made up for it. If you could have seen it, you'd believe me.
Okay. Well, if I had been there, what would you have wanted me to see?
That your mom didn't have to choose me. But she did. And there you were. You came along and you reminded us of what we had together. This big, beautiful love that we wanted to give to you.
Of fairy tales, compiled by two brothers named Grimm. Oh, Thomas certainly knows how to buy friendship.
Jacob has such a beautiful life. You know, and an incredible family. You are a part of this family now, in more ways than one. I am a Landry, and Jacob is too. We're just the future generation. Jacob, this was truly his family all along. He grew up on this land in our time, and I still live here. It's this fireplace. This is the center of my home, too.
So our echoes have always been around you. And what Elijah built mattered.
Pardon me, ladies. I'd like a word with Catherine.
Hey, buddy. Here you are.
You okay? I thought I knew all your secrets, Elliot. But I guess I don't. After everything we've been through, I feel like I don't know you at all.
Come on. It's still me, Nick.
I don't know, man. It all just feels really cruel. Did a part of you feel special? Having this secret? Watching everyone else be oblivious and so naive? That make you feel smarter?
I hated having to carry this secret.
Sorry, man, but I don't buy it. I think you liked feeling superior. You know who that reminds me of? Victor.
I think now Jacob has returned. I would like to know what happens next.
Well, that depends on what happened. Then.
Your first visit here. She told me this book might be of use. You were right. Turns out 1814 has become a pivotal year for my family. I wanted to commemorate it. We recorded our names, births, deaths, a way to mark the growth of our family tree.
Why not put Jacob's name in here? Why not list him as your son?
It's Jacob's story. How he came to us deserves more than one line. Every family needs a beginning, a fairy tale. Jacob is ours. I've written it here. Rebecca and I were full of hope when we landed here. We found land. Rebecca was with child. We were building a future. But our baby, our son, succumbed to fever, and that future was lost. Rebecca wished to leave, but first she visited the pond. She cried there for the son we had lost. And then a boy appeared, telling Rebecca his name was Jacob Landry. Landry. This boy knew our name, claimed it was his as well. That this land, our land, was his home. Rebecca thought that the pond had granted her wish, a son. She kept the truth of Jacob's origins secret. She only told me that she'd found the boy lost out in the woods. Jacob was our miracle, sent to heal what was broken. Jacob is why we remained in Port Haven.
The pond takes you where you need to go.
Rebecca was near death when she told me the truth of Jacob in the pond. I didn't understand until I saw you, wet, in odd clothes, emerging from the woods with pond eyes just like Jacob, and then claiming to be his sister. You were from another world, are you not? Here to bring Jacob home. You knew the truth. Son, my mother knew. For 24 years, and you kept that a secret from me, but you write it down in your book? Well, for all to know, this is not your story to tell, this is my life. Jacob.
It's our summer kickoff. It's my favorite night because I get to stay up late like a grown-up and be with my family.
And that's what matters, huh? Family. Honey, why do you call it Mama now?
Because I'm sending you a message to let you know I'm here and that I love you.
How did I get so lucky?
They loved to dance, didn't they?
Yeah.
We were family.
We were. We are. But this family wouldn't even have existed if you hadn't fallen into that pond. You are the reason why Elijah and Rebecca built a life here. You are the reason why we even have a family.
Perhaps this was all inevitable. This place, I remember it calling to me. I wasn't allowed, but I came anyway. Couldn't stop myself. I'm playing a role. Based off of a story that my parents told me about who I was and where I came from, and I believed it because I loved them. I do love them.
You should come home with me, Jacob. Mom, God, she has been waiting for so long.
And Dad?
He,
Another parent lost then.
He looked for you right up until the end. Dad never lost hope that you would come home.
I'm not coming back. God.
What? You know the truth.
The truth. is that I've spent more of my life here. It's where I belong. If I jump, if I see that other place, I don't know what would happen. I feel like break apart.
Jake, I just got you back. Okay, please.
Visit whenever you wish. Spend time. That has to be enough. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, what am I supposed to tell Mom?
She'll understand. I'll make sure of it. Jacob. What are you doing, Jacob?
Do you remember our talk of the stars? What you told me about the explorers?
Of course.
I read this.
It's a sent a letter to my mom.
Let her know I'm here. And that I love her.
What is it like? Where you come from? Oh, well, it's a lot. It's complicated, messy, and depressing, but it can be very beautiful. That doesn't sound much different than this time, then. Except women there are more like you. Yeah. And I want to go. In Jacob's place. You would come with me. You wouldn't regret it. I mean, you were made for my time. I just know it. Do you want to close the shop? Do you have goodbyes that you know? I just want to jump, Catherine. Okay. I'm sorry, Susanna. I don't understand why the pawn chooses who it does. Its magic is not for me to question. You are magic. I mean, you make spells. I mean, God, you even write backwards. I do that to confuse the town's prying eyes. For protection. I hate that you can't be who you are here. You deserve everything that you want. And I couldn't give it to you. Don't ever think that you haven't given me anything, Catherine. You have given me friendship and kindness and inspiration. This has been the fairy tale. But how? How are you supposed to get your happy ending? By marrying Jacob just so you can stay safe? No, I won't let Jacob marry me. It wouldn't be fair to either of us. The more I know of this world, the more I am convinced that I shall never see a man whom I can really love. I will be mistress of myself. I know those words. It's a quote from my favorite book. Thomas brought it back from his travels. The author is unnamed, but she is indeed a woman, and she is brilliant. She makes me want to write. Perhaps I will. But if I write, I want my name to be on the story. No pen name or symbol. I want the world to know who I am. And because of you, I know that's possible. This. What we have. I need it in my time. You can miss me then. And when you do, just go to the fireplace. It will be our constant amidst the change. And I will do the same. Our hands will touch through time.
Thought I might find you. You alright?
I am now. Thank you for keeping Jacob safe. You've been a protector all this time, underneath all the lies and the manipulation. I guess apparently there's a heart in here.
Perhaps. But please, don't let the word out. Never ruin me.
I'll be back soon. Part of my heart is here now, after all.
Jacob will be safe. But perhaps you'd allow me to carry part of your heart and heart. This heart you claim I possess.
And you're sure that Cyrus can be trusted?
Cyrus loves a trade. That's what I did.
Then this is just a goodbye. For now.
Just for now.
Kat, you okay? Is it raining?
Ellie, are you alright?
Yeah. Mom, I missed you so much.
I missed you too, sweetheart. Come here.
You can still visit Jacob. I mean, the pond will take you there. It's not the end.
Yeah, and how do I tell Mom? Look, your child is alive, but I'm sorry he doesn't want to come home. You know, your children are your whole world, Allie. And I hope you believe me. Having you was the best choice I ever made.
Well, what about London? And Elliot?
We were still kids, and we were making big decisions with very little thought.
Yeah, well, I wish Elliot had thought a little bit more about me.
He was young, Allie. But he's grown up, right? And he cares very much for you.
I guess. Del told me that Lingermore weekend was the last time that you two talked. Why? If I was such good news, then why wasn't that some big happy ending?
You were my happy ending, Ellie. Always. Always will be. Right here. In this room. This bed. Safe and sound.
Can we please talk about this? I know what happened that weekend at Lingermore. Why did it end so badly? And why didn't you guys try and fix it for me?
Alice, now is not the time.
Well, it's never a good time.
We might as well just talk about it. I mean, there's nothing to lose now.
Oh, nothing. Not after you signed that sales agreement.
I think the good ones will do right by us.
You have always cared way too much about what the good ones think of us. So Evelyn agreed to keep our names out of the paper. You don't still owe her.
Thanks for meeting me, Evelyn. Well, if you've come here to beg forgiveness for your daughter and that awful Augustine boy, don't bother. I'm pressing charges. They're just kids. They made a mistake. This town isn't what it used to be, Del. Bad things happen here now. Not just now. Please don't press charges, Evelyn. They're young. This will ruin their futures. I know you don't owe me anything, but do it for Colton. It's his daughter. Fine. For Cole. You know, the more time that passes, the safer I feel just staying home. The memories. Must be nice. Be surrounded by Coltons. I envy you that, Del. If nothing else. You realize you owe me now. As if you didn't already.
Hey. Hey. I was just starting to get some stuff packed up. Hoping maybe we could figure out a plan for this reno. I've been thinking about what you said about me being like my dad.
And I'm so sorry I said that.
No, you were right. I Spent most of my adult life trying to get free of the hold he has over me. But it's in my DNA, I guess. Like it or not. That's why I never fixed it. So I wouldn't forget that I was capable of becoming him. You're not Victor. You have heart. And you care. Maybe too much. And look, man, I would love to stay and help you with these renos, but I need to get home. Back to Clara. And to normal. I get it. Find someone to help take down this wall. For your own sanity. I miss Colton, you know. He was the dad I wanted. Didn't realize I had. The way he saw me when we were building the clubhouse. All the things that he taught me. I never made a point of remembering it because I thought he'd always be here. I'm not gonna take our friendship for granted like that, man. You've been here for me through it all. Oh, Al. You will always be my brother. That'll never change. Not ever.
Hey, if you're looking for Alice, she's not here. I'm actually not really sure where she is.
I'm actually here to see you. I have a confession to make. I was gonna ask Alice to come back to Minneapolis with me.
What? Shouldn't we have talked about that?
Yeah, we absolutely should have.
But I'm not around, right?
No, Kat, it's not happening. That bond between a mother and a daughter, I can't mess with that. Kat, you're a great mom. You always have been.
Thank you. Yeah, I really needed to hear that.
Let me ask you. How come you never told me about London?
Because suddenly that wasn't my life anymore. You know, my life was right there in that hospital room.
Kat! Hey! You're here!